a ghost that was recorded by the police, specters under bridges, and even creatures that for a long time were believed not to exist. These are just some of the videos that you will see in this collection, which I assure you will make you want to hide in the closet. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 7 horror videos that will make you hide in the closet. Number 7. We begin with what is without a doubt one of the strangest cases I have ever seen. And the images that you are now seeing on the screen correspond to a body cam, a camera that police officers wear when they carry out their procedures. The officers arrived at the scene after the woman you see on the screen reported strange sounds coming from the house next to hers, a residence that at that moment was without inhabitants. The police enter the house with the idea of encountering an intruder. They never imagined being involved in the situation that you will see below.
Police, if anyone's here, make yourself known. Police. Anyone inside? Police! Anyone inside, make yourself known. Yeah, we're good.
As they progress, they clearly observe completely inexplicable phenomena. Strange banging, the movement of doors, as well as other things that the camera could not capture. It should be noted that this is a recording released by the police, who were not allowed themselves to participate in any type of montage. Still, this is why no one understands who those quick footsteps at the end correspond to.
Downstairs, clear.
What you just saw is completely genuine. In fact, it was the officer themselves who, in a subsequent report, that in fact the house was haunted. Without a doubt, one of the most disturbing police procedures released by this institution. Number 6. There is no doubt that living in the middle of a forest is the dream of many. But be careful, since you never know what may be watching behind the trees. And proof of this lies in the clip published by @Adventure Bigfoot, a video that was recorded by a family outside their house. A child began recording after noticing the strange behavior of his dogs. Upon knowing this, the minor's father took the camera and went outside to have a clearer view of the surroundings. A moment in which the camera records the following.
Oh yeah, right there, look. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
While it's difficult to see at first, a close-up turns out to be quite revealing. Do you see it? A strange bipedal and hairy creature can be seen several times in the forest. The man follows him, managing to obtain this incredible second footage. The strange being continues moving through the trees, perhaps unaware that at that moment it was being captured by this man's camera. Those who have seen these recordings believe that it is only one person. However, its height and hairy appearance seem to suggest otherwise, even venturing to say that it could be the mythical and legendary creature known as Bigfoot. Do you think that's the case? Looking at this video, honestly, nothing can be ruled out. Number 5. The following footage came to my attention thanks to Luis Almazar, who says he is somewhat disturbed after watching a strange video he saw on Twitter. A recording was captured by a man who was driving his vehicle on a highway in the United States. It was precisely in the middle of a highway in the states of Utah that the subject recorded this strange event. Observe.
Can somebody explain this shit to me? There's something going on over here, right? But the sun is over here setting right now. The sun is over there setting. What the fuck is that?
On the one hand, you can see the sun behind the clouds, like any sunset. However, when you focus on the other side of the road, you can clearly see a sunset. How is it possible that there are two sources of sunlight in the sky? Could we just be facing very good editing? Or perhaps some known climatic phenomena? Analyzing it, the image appears to be natural. Furthermore, it highlights the annoyance that the situation causes to the driver of the vehicle, who is simply perplexed by the phenomena. What do you think of this recording? Leave it in the comments. Number 4. What occupies position number 4 in this video is a phenomenon that for some time has been achieving a certain notoriety within the paranormal field. There have been several pieces of evidence and testimonies that have been collected regarding the presence of strange beings in public areas, especially pedestrian walkways and bridges, where it is said are accumulating a high amount of paranormal activity. Without going any further, a subscriber recently wrote to me about a mysterious bridge located near his house. A bridge that connects his neighborhood with a supermarket, so it is highly used. Or at least it was, until inexplicable things began to occur there. He says that one day there was a loud knock on the door of his house, and that when he opened it, he saw his neighbor, who, pale and practically in a state of shock, told him that she was strongly shaken as she passed over that bridge, and that it was not a product of the wind or something similar, but someone practically invisible began to push her. Also, another neighbor who was coming from shopping at the supermarket said he had been pushed when he was walking just under the bridge, adding that a strange force pulled on his bags. He felt like something wanted to throw him to the side of the road. Terrible stories that little by little make fear grow in the community. But this does not seem to be an isolated case. Lately, my email has been flooded with stories where bridges are the protagonists. Just like this video where we see a man who's searching for unusual situations on Google Maps found something very strange under one of these bridges. Could all of this be related? Are there beings or creatures that are akin to manifesting themselves in these types of places? It has always been said that bridges have often served as a refuge for homeless people who escape from the heat, cold, or rain. Homeless people who on many occasions take their last breath in these places. For this reason, these structures house a large amount of energy that could serve as a channel to attract beings of unknown origin. Do you remember this footage? I showed it some time ago, where a strange person of some type walks in an extremely strange way under the bridge. Could these places be new centers of paranormal activity? Could we see urban explorations focused on these types of places in the future? Let me know what you think. Number 3. The following footage was sent by a subscriber who for personal reasons could not reveal her identity, but she wanted to reveal to us a disturbing experience lived by her father. He was traveling at night on a very desolate road. Only some lights were visible in the background, and reflectors outlined the limit on each side of the road. In the distance, he saw a type of reflector whose size exceeded the others. He thought it was a telephone booth. However, as he got closer, a disturbing figure appeared before his very eyes. Keep in mind, he realizes that it is early in the morning. Something like what you're about to see should never have happened. It was not a reflective monolith, nor was it a telephone booth. Our subscriber's father assures that it had the figure of a child. A minor who, as incredible as it may sound, emitted its own light. Although the image does not clarify it, I assure you that despite having a head, arms, and legs, it completely lacked facial features. Unfortunately, the camera does not detect this very well. She assures us that her father saw it clearly. How can this be possible? How can there be a child alone on the road in the wee hours of the morning? Something absolutely meaningless. Leave your theories in the comment box. Number 2. What you will see below corresponds to a disturbing urban exploration that YouTuber Andy Persons published on his channel. The young man, along with 2 friends, went out one night to tour a factory located in New York that for decades has been in a state of abandonment. Equipped with flashlights and cameras, they begin to explore the interior of the gigantic structure with the idea of capturing every detail that occurs around them. It wouldn't take them long to discover that they were not alone there. Pay attention.
Hide in the corner.
Andy's flashlight manages to capture a strange, dark presence that tries to escape from the light, a shadow that the camera unfortunately cannot clearly define. However, the most shocking thing of all was that after this, a lot of voices began to be heard around them. An uproar that was so terrifying that they simply decided to leave there as soon as possible. What is the reason for that sinister presence? How is it possible to hear so many people if the place was empty? Could it have been a paranormal event? Let me know your opinion. Number 1. The South Cacks 2.0 is a YouTube channel featuring Dustin and Lisa. They usually visit mysterious places where it is said that there is a high amount of paranormal activity. On this occasion, they decided to explore the town of Lake Shawnee, where an abandoned amusement park is located. After learning about the tragic events involving children who lost their lives on the park's ride, the two decided to explore the area. As they toured the facility, they came to a seesaw where Lisa felt the presence of spirits. She immediately took out her pendulum and began performing a ritual to make contact with the unfortunate victims. The moment when the camera that accompanied them recorded something truly disconcerting. Observe.
That's a yes. So, the little girl that's here, the object that I'm holding, it kind of looks like a necklace, and you're more than welcome to touch it. It just lets me know answers to questions that I ask you. So, feel free to answer as much or as little as you would like. Answer as much or as little as you would like.
Although they did not notice anything, the camera captured what appeared to be a shadow that moved from one side to the other. Do you notice it? Many subscribers to their channel believe that it could be the girl who was called by the ritual that Lisa was performing at the time, perhaps to establish contact and thus transmit her terrible story. Do you think that that is possible? What is your opinion? Leave me your theories in the comment box, because this video has already come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret